I know. This thing come from the rafters, and I didn't even know. Boy. Oh, we'll talk about that in a minute.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, boy, you're right on schedule. Let me see. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you told me 6.
I'm just up the street.
Oh.
Just up the street.
Very City Council this meeting. I was coming. If you needed me, boy.
Trust me, there are more than enough 50-year-old angry people at this hearing. You would have fit in right. You would have been the normal person.
Oh, I love that, boy.
You might have been the voice of sanity.
I love that, boy.
I had to shake people's hands and tell them thank you for your patience. Not because I was acting a fool.
You didn't moderate it, did you?
No, dear God, no.
No, I was going to say.
I didn't need to because everything that I wanted to say had been said 16 times over. So.
That's why I texted you, said, do you need me? I'd have marched with you. That's all I'm saying. If we need to march on something, I'll be right there. But that's good TV material. Let's go ahead. All right, quiet on set, guys.
There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the edition of Dad, You Don't Work, You Wrestle. You're the claps. You know what time it is, George. How's the weekend?
Oh, boy, I'm holding my Skittles. I ain't supposed to be holding my Skittles.
They're not sponsoring this show.
I know. They're not sponsoring this show. I don't know where I picked them up at. I think that's Halloween candy from like a year ago.
It looks like you had a notebook.
Okay.
Oh,
they're already open.
Okay.
Boy. Anyway. I done did that. Welcome, everybody. Boy, I was going to do this. Watch this, Mike Lee. I was going to put my hand here. I got to make it dark because they think it's the eclipse. Okay. There. How's that, boy?
I like how you put the hand over the viewfinder and not the lens.
So they saw my hand. They saw my hand and not the eclipse. Hold on, boy.
That's an eclipse.
Okay.
Right
there you go. There you go, folks. That eclipse lasted longer than a real eclipse. What a work that was. But I'll comment on that just here in a little bit, boy. People sitting all around, man. Anyway, we'll get on that. But anyway, welcome to Dad, You Don't Work, You Wrestle. I think that's still our name. We haven't changed it yet. But so glad to be here, Bullet. At my age, so glad to be anywhere. That's all dangerously. That's all, not Paul Lee, but Rodney dangerously. Dangerfield. Yeah. My favorite comedian.
I was going to let you keep guessing.
That was an old Rodney Dangerfield line. Yeah. I'm just old. I'm old. At my age, I'm glad to be anywhere. But so much going on, Bullet. As you know, here, Dad, You Don't Work, Your Studios. Bullet, just a big weekend coming up for me. Had a great weekend this past weekend. But AML, big show. I want to put a quick plug in. This coming Saturday, Carlito will be with us at the AML. They just moved the venue. We were at the Lexington Middle School, but now we'll be at the Lexington High School. So plenty of water, Bullet, hottest selling water in the world. Okay, if one more person asks me, is it cold, I'm going to throw one at them. Hear me? Come on, do I have to do everything? Next they're going to be asking me to drink it for them.
If you want it cold, that's an extra $1.
That's what I'm trying to say. And I'm being serious here. Every time I ask them, do they want to pay an extra $1 for the coldness, everybody backs up. So listen here, America. If you want to spend the money, I'll get them cold. But everybody wants to get cheap product for cheap price. That ain't going to happen.
And if you want democracy, you got to wait in line.
You got that right. Bullet, unbelievable week. Everybody complains about these National Guard armies that are being so hot in the summer and the humidity and everybody's about to die.
I love those.
I love those. And
not because I'm selling bottled water. I'm just trying to sweat everything out.
Good. Like, I would much rather, seriously. And this ain't got to do with my great water.
Yeah, would you rather it being freezing?
Exactly.
What do you got to pick one or the other in North Carolina?
No, that's exactly right.
Because they don't run shows in the springtime. They don't run shows when school's back in. You know, we don't do none of that because we got graduations in springtime.
That's exactly right.
You got going back to school in August. So the only time you're in an army is when it's freezing cold or super hot. I'll take super hot all day.
Any day. And especially, Bullet,
as long as they're selling George South bottled
Bullet,
water.
listen to me. One customer came up, National Guard Army, Saturday night, purchased 7 bottles. You know what I'm saying? Brother asked me if I got a deal. I said, the deal is how much money's in your pocket. That's the deal. Of course, I sold him 7 for one price. Somebody come up and bought 4. I sold them for a whole completely different price. I mean, none of the price matches.
Market value. Market value. Supply demand.
But anyway, Bullet, very quick note here on that idiot that I will be broadcasting worldwide that first made the comment that I would never sell one. I'm probably
100.
Yes, and I probably have reached that goal, but I'm gonna milk it for a little bit. I'm sympathizing. I'm very Ricky Morton selling in a corner when Bobby Eaton punched me. Okay, exactly. Bullet. So just to get more people to purchase it, because everybody wants to hear this idiot's name that made the comment. But brother's been laying low. Okay, brother's been laying low on his comments as he's hearing the clicking sounds of these being sold. So,
you don't realize the operation that he has gone up against.
Well, I'm going to tell you.
We've been doing like over 200 episodes of this just to sell like one book once every 3 months. What do you think we're going to do to sell bottles of water, okay?
Hey.
Persistence.
Bullet, the best way to illustrate this guy is Bugs Bunny. Remember the old cartoon show Bugs Bunny? Bugs Bunny, he wasn't going to leave his little hole in the ground, so what did the city do? The city came through and just bulldozed everything. Now, they left his little old hole in the middle of the interstate, but they mowed everything down, and that's what we are. That idiot that made the comment is Bugs Bunny, and we're city. Okay?
Or the Thirsty Beaver, which is on Central Avenue. All the areas they bought up the condos.
Oh, they're not going nowhere.
Thirsty Beaver's like, nope, we're staying right here. So they built the condos around this dive bar in Plaza Midwood, which is this very much like cool, hip area that's been taken over by condos. But this one bar said no.
I love that.
You're not getting
I love that.
And they got a big picture of Burt Reynolds hanging up. They play Willie Nelson. They play all episodes of Hee Haw. You got a good pool.
They're not going nowhere.
They're not going anywhere.
And let me relate, of course, everything here is wrestling related, as much as we hate to say that. But let me relate what you just said, too, and let me remind everybody about the wrestling territories that used to be where everybody got to make a living and got to learn to work. But the big city hall came in and offered money to all of those thirsty beavers, and every one of them took the money and ran.
Yep.
Talking about all the promoters, everybody hates Vince McMahon, said he killed wrestling. No, he didn't. He offered money to, nobody wants to talk about this, Bullet, okay? I'll talk about it, okay? What are we going to do, fire me? You can't fire me, because I never had a job.
Well, he also brought up, here's a better analogy of Thirsty Beaver. Okay, Thirsty Beaver, AWA, Vern Gagne.
Yes.
Now, they're sitting on a plot of land where they have a lease.
Yes.
Okay? And what happens with Vince McMahon, the condo industry, is they go to the lease people, which will be representing the television stations.
Yes.
So what Vince McMahon's been trying to do is buying up all the land leases, so then so that way they kick all the businesses off.
Yes.
They're kicking the Vern Gagnes off of the TV stations and/or leases in this analogy. So, you know,
we're going to need some water after this.
That's why Memphis stuck around the way they did.
That's exactly right.
Because they had a contract with Jerry Lawler in the promotion.
So, folks,
they weren't like independently giving them free programming or paid to be on there.
That's exactly right.
They had to deal with a television studio. Hence why Memphis stuck around.
And see, all my personal friend Vince McMahon did.
Now you're kissing
just,
up to him. You're shots are about ready to fire here.
No, but I figure I've been fighting the system to get that action figure. I figure if I sow a little love, that I may get that action figure. But that's the only reason I'm doing it.
You just stick up the Figures Inc. And listen, as many bottles of water as you sell, imagine you have an action figure of yourself.
Oh, well, but I tell you, remember, the backup plan is those 1,000 Dixie Carter figures that I think we can make look like me. That's a backup plan if I never get it. But anyway, got to move on here, Bullet. A lot of stuff going on. This is a side note. This ain't even Idiot of the Week stuff, Bullet. I know the big eclipse, everybody but what a big work that was. People selling sunglasses, people selling T-shirts. It was just a cloudy day. I don't even think that was the day. Matter of fact, it's as dark outside now as it was yesterday. I think it's just a big work. Well, I really do. People selling T-shirts. I know I personally went by the library. I thought Martians were landing. I ain't lying. There's people laying out on. There's traffic out. Like when they thought they saw E.T. They were. I'm not lying. At the park, Bullet, people's laying out. Got the kids out throwing volleyballs for this eclipse, Bullet. Okay, and I'm just trying to get in the library so I can get on the computer and check when the eclipse is coming, okay? But anyway, what a big work. It came and it gone, okay? Bullet, come on, people. What in the world? People go crazy. Oh, anyway. So, but here's my comment, Bullet. Did you see about the first baby that was born? True story. This ain't going in the idiot back because it's kind of coolish. The husband and wife, their baby was born yesterday, and guess what they named the baby? It's a true story. You can Google it. You can document it. You can ask James Drake, who's on his phone right now. He'll Google it when he's supposed to be working. But that's okay. They named the baby Eclipse. That's a true story, Billy. Which I love that because now my personal oldest son, George Jr., don't feel so bad about his name now.
Yeah.
Okay? But Eclipse. It'd been okay if your first name was Lunar, but you can't just name your baby Eclipse. But that ain't even got. I'm leaving all my personal jokes here, but feel free to use any of them. But anyway, a lot of going on. AML this weekend. First time I will be in the corner of Big Zane Dawson as he unless they've changed it, he will be facing Big T-Rex. Okay? A lot of fatherly love in the middle of that ring. Okay? Barry Windham against Dustin, and Dusty's in the middle. Which side will I be on? The one closest to the dressing room door, just because I ain't going to walk much further. So, anyway, big weekend, this coming weekend, Bullet. I know you got a few things coming up tomorrow.
Oh, I didn't know we were doing this. We'll go back.
Oh, we will. I need that.
We'll come back. We'll get some more book. Okay. Big weekend for me. I got Northeast Wrestling, Wrestling Underneath the Stars, Pittsfield, Massachusetts on Friday, Danbury Taco Festival on Saturday, and then Sunday will be the Duchess Stadium, Wappinger Falls. I always mispronounce that. Wappinger Falls, New York. It's close to Newburgh, New York, to give you a better idea of where exactly it is. Fishkill, New York, actually. It's closer to that. But the Duchess Stadium, that will be on Sunday. Chris Jericho will be there. Ricky Steamboat will be there. Also, Mick Foley will be there as well. So.
And then a quick note, there's a comedian, I thought you may be MCing. There's a big name comedian coming in, like a 4-day run here. It's Comedy Cut.
Still a little bit still up in the air on that discussion right there.
Okay.
I think the day works out, but I'm waiting for somebody to cancel, which I know they will, to have it happen. So.
I heard his, I'm always listening to their opening line jokes. Remember, sometimes I share with you that how that guy get booked. I mean, that ain't even funny. I come up with funnier stuff. This guy was kind of funny because they showed that little 2-second thing to get me to go buy a ticket. And he just said, in my day, it sounded like me talking. He said, in my day, the only way to tell time is you had to drive by a bank. And I don't know the rest of it, but I know. That's just kind of funny for that moment. So, anyway, so he's over with me. But I know he's here for 4 days. All I know is brother's been on HBO. That's what I base it on. Police Academy or HBO. So, anyway, a quick plug here, Bullet, if you don't mind, coming up.
I'm going to say, I'm on that.
You'll be finding out, Bullet.
Yeah, I'm just finding out that I'm booked on this.
Oh, yes. Folks, listen to me. Saturday, September the 16th, I'll be talking about this a lot next coming week. One-day tournament. I had to come up with something to fill in the posters. But anyway, one-day tournament for the EWA World Title. Bullet Jake Manning will be.
You may.
But it's early, so you can still. It's an early show, so you make it.
Noon until 3. Okay, that's probably doable.
Yeah.
What town is it in?
Right, Concord.
Okay.
Concord, North Carolina.
That might be doable. That might be doable. I might be able to make that happen.
Listen, brother.
Like I said, I don't. What we may have another ugly duckling situation on our hands because that just happens to be the same date as PWX.
Oh gosh.
So.
Oh my gosh. Oh look.
So we got
PWX, you didn't see this.
You didn't see that. You didn't see that.
Okay. There's it right here, boy. Okay.
There we go.
All right. I got one less guy. Anyway, this thing, the letters are already started. I'm going to tell you right now, boy. But anyway,
we're going to have another phone call.
Bullet, big free event, face painting, hot dogs.
Face painting? Oh, I'm definitely going to be there. I'll skip the other show then. If there's going to be face painting there.
But see, Bullet, listen to me. If this guy can't be here, this guy sure ain't working. That's in the contract.
Okay.
I'm going to tell you that right now. So you'll be hearing a lot more about this.
It's early enough. It's good.
Oh, yeah, plenty of time.
And geographically, it's okay. It's not like you're running Lancaster, South Carolina.
Yeah, nothing like finding out that you're booked 2 seconds after I hold the poster up.
Yeah.
So if we
it's kind of like Rocky Mountain, North Carolina. Okay.
If we get nothing else out of this program, is you knew that you were booked.
Yeah,
so
we're having a booking meeting right now.
It's always good. So anyway, all right. If you don't mind, Bullet, idiot of the week.
We're ready for it. Okay.
Bullet, listen to me. I know people think that in our everyday life that it's hard to come up with some of this stuff. We don't really come up with it. It really happens. But this guy's cool, and I have put a call in if they'll let him make his one phone call. Because I'd like to talk to him. I'm going to try to get him on the show. Bullet, listen, I know you heard about this. It's all over. Bullet, really, really happened. This is a very true story. A guy and his buddy, I'm not saying I know either one of them, but there was in their boat on the ocean, the river, big river. Bullet, over 10 grand of drugs. I don't know anything about that. Over 10 grand of drugs on the boat.
This is much darker of an idiot of the week than
normal. No, but listen, Bullet, listen to me. And I'm sure they're wrestler related. So the boat breaks down. Okay? The boat breaks down. True story, Bullet. So guess what they do, Bullet? Okay? They didn't throw the drugs overboard. Guess what they do? No cell phones or nothing. So they SOS'd, old-fashioned SOS'd. Guess who? Bullet, you'll never believe this.
Coast Guard?
Yes, the Coast Guard. You done heard this?
No, that's who you call when you know the ocean.
Oh yeah, but anyway,
that's like you going, hey, I found these ghosts in a building. Now who did I call? You know what I'm saying? Like, well, who are you gonna call?
Well, but listen to me. True story, okay? True story is these guys, they didn't dump the drugs or anything like that. The boat broke down, so they SOS'd the Coast Guard. Guess what? The Coast Guard came, and of course, arrested them, okay? Now they are, like, put away, okay, Bullet? But on the news, they gave the guy, like, 2 seconds, a little interview as they were hauling him off, and they asked him, why in the world did you call somebody else but besides the Coast Guard? And they simply said, which was kind of sad, they said, we didn't have nobody else to call. That's what brother said. That's kind of sad. You see what I'm saying? That's pretty sad, brother ain't even got nobody to call, boy.
No honor amongst thieves.
There ain't no honor. So we will throw, Bullet, not just my guy, okay, for not using his head just a little bit, Bullet, okay? I would have personally said when they found the drugs, I'd have blamed my buddy. That's what I've done, Bullet. Not throw anybody under the boat. But, so I'm going to throw him in the idiot bag. That wasn't too smart. I'm sure at one time he wrestled, okay? Because that's how dumb wrestlers are. But I'm also throwing...
His name may or may not be Jim the Anvil something. I don't know.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
And, Bullet, the bag's going to get a little heavy as we get ready to close, is I'm actually throwing... What a circle of friends. He don't even have a circle of friends. Bruh didn't have nobody to call. So I have reached out to him. If they'll
not a stripper ex-girlfriend?
No, not even a brother that he got the drugs from.
A one-eyed guy that does like fishing boat tours.
But boy, and I don't even... The guy's got enough problems, but whose boat was he in? That's all I want to say.
Why don't you bring Atlas?
I know.
You know there's Atlas for the ocean.
But anyway, so I'm throwing him in. That wasn't too smart, Bullet. And I'm throwing... I ain't throwing the family in here that named their baby Eclipse, because I think that's pretty cool. I really do, boy. Okay?
Jury's still out of it.
Yes, very much. So, anyway, he will go, they will go in, the boat people, all that associated with that will go in the idiot bag this week.
Jim the Anvil something.
Yes, and I have sent him my personal number. If brother gets out, he needs a friend. Okay? Boy, I'm going to sell brother a bottle of water. That's all I'm going to try to do. Boy, trying to help him. Remember what I told you, 4 episodes ago? My next thing, before I get them in all the elementary schools, I'm going to get them in. I've got to find out first if they still serve bread and water in prison. They used to. Remember when we was kids? They tell you that...
Or a couple years ago when we wrestled in a prison.
Remember they used to scare us, said Little George? I mean, they'd say me as Little George, not Little George, but they said, Little George, if you don't straighten up, you can go to prison where all you can get is bread and water. Okay? Now, I think it's a lot better than that now, but I'm trying to get the water in the prison system.
They fed us in the prison.
They took good care of us.
They really did.
They were trying to get back in there. Hell, told me to hold a gun while brother's holding the ring post. Here, hold his rifle while I hit y'all with the ring. I said, okay. But anyway.
Carrying inside rails under gunpoint?
Anything else real quick, Bullet? So, so, fans, what we hope that if you get caught with drugs on a broke down boat on the ocean, one thing we hope you don't throw overboard is...
the second greatest book of all time, which is available at highspots.com, who are not available for ocean rescues or for ghost removals as well. You know how to call for that as well. This has been, if you want to know more about what I'm doing on the weekend, especially since this big weekend in Northeast Wrestling, make sure you follow me on Twitter at ManScottManning or on Instagram at ManScottManning. This has been another edition of Dad, You Don't Work, You Wrestle.
Thank you, Bullet. Is the record up? The defeat record, Bullet, win-loss record?
Yeah, it's still going.
Thank you, Bullet. I'm gonna leave the poster here. We got a couple weeks. Okay.
Yeah, we may have to cover it up. I don't know. We have to see.
I stole PWX's picture again, James Drake.
That's all doable. That's all doable, I think.
And I get you on early and get you out there too. Okay.
I like it.